What happens when every dead hero and villain in the DC universe crawls out of their graves, not as themselves, but as soldiers of death? In 2009, DC launched Blackest, a story where the dead didn't rest, and the living had to fight their greatest allies, mentors, and enemies all over again. It begins with a prophecy, the Guardians of the Universe, whisper of a coming war, not just between Green Lanterns and Sinestro Corps, but between all emotional spectrum powers. This is the War of Light, but lurking in the shadows is a darker truth. Nekron, embodiment of death itself, seeks to erase life across the universe. His weapon? The Black Lantern Corps. Rings of death rise from the void, resurrecting the fallen, heroes, villains, loved ones, as soulless monsters driven to snuff out the light. Imagine Batman's corpse standing, Aquaman rising from the ocean grave, Martian Manhunter hunting his friends, Firestorm's body twisted against them. Every death in DC history is suddenly weaponized against the living. As Earth falls into chaos, each Lantern Corps is drawn into the conflict. Green Lanterns, willpower, fight alongside Blue Lanterns, hope. Red Lanterns, rage, burn with fury. Orange Lantern Larfleeze, greed, refuses to share his power. Star Sapphires, love, battle with compassion. Indigo Tribe, compassion, appears mysterious and silent. And of course, the Sinestro Corps, fear. The battlefield is not just Earth, but the entire emotional spectrum. Corps that once hated each other are forced to unite against Nekron's growing army. Nekron arrives on Earth. His power grows unstoppable as he raises not only fallen heroes, but even twists the recently dead into his army. He uses black rings to tether powerful souls like Superman, Wonder Woman, and Green Arrow to death. The Justice League is on the brink of annihilation. But then comes the turning point. Hal Jordan and the leaders of each corps unite. For the first time in history, every color of the emotional spectrum stands together. Out of this unification comes the rebirth of the White Lantern Corps, symbolizing life itself. With White Lantern power, Hal Jordan and others are able to fight back, overwhelming Nekron's hold and finally banishing him. The Black Lantern rings shatter, and the dead armies collapse into dust. But the story doesn't end with victory. Blackest Night reshaped DC forever. Many heroes and villains who were long dead returned to life. Aquaman, Martian Manhunter, Hawkman, Firestorm, and more were resurrected. The stage was set for Brightest Day, a new era where resurrection carried new meaning. For fans, it was a reminder. In DC, no death is ever meaningless, because it might not be the